What up, guys? So like the past 4 days I've been sick. I thought I just had a cold at first, but then I started, well, I had a fever and then like headaches. It was just like a whole nightmare. I'm still a little sick. It's just kind of you could probably hear my nose, but right now it's just congestion, really. Well, it's a combination of that. Then my nose is running. My lungs are killing me. I'm just like coughing a ton. So I took some Mucinex. I've been using a nebulizer. It's just been really shitty. But I think this is like day 4 now. Today's Friday. I'm not really sure. From the last video. Well, basically the last video was like the last time that I was good. Then that following night, my throat started getting sore and everything. Just went downhill from there. But anyways, maybe the 3rd day, I went to the urgent care, got checked out. I guess I had a fever. They were saying it was a cold and the flu. But anyway, so last video, I went to go get my money order for the rent, and it turns out the lady didn't even give me the right amount. So I paid for everything that I was supposed to and the amount that I was supposed to do, and she was missing, I know it's not much, she was missing 10 cents off of the money. Well, I had to get 2 money orders because they only let you do, I think it was like a limit of 750 maybe, and my rent is 809.11, I believe. So because of that, I had to get 2 money orders, so I split it. Well, anyway, it was missing 10 cents on one of them, so it didn't all add up to the amount that our rent is supposed to be. So the front office won't accept that, so I had to go back like a couple days later after I realized. Luckily, I looked at the money orders and the receipt, so I saw that I paid the right amount. I know it's just changed, but not when it's dealing with like payments, because I would have gotten charged. I think it's like the second day that you don't have the full amount, then they charge you. Oh shit! I was supposed to turn. Then they charge you $50, and then each day after that, it's another $10. So that really adds up. And I'm glad I caught that beforehand, because they would have just gave me the initial $50 charge. They wouldn't have even told me. And I know Fry's wouldn't have done anything about that. I got it at Fry's, the money order. So when I went back, I was expecting maybe like a discount for something. I mean, for wasting my time and gas. And it was funny because when I went to the customer service, that's where you get the money orders, it was the same lady that initially gave me the money orders the first time. And then she was like, "Oh, that was me." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I was there for maybe 10 minutes with her doing that. So she did that, and she just said, "Oh, sorry for the trouble." I mean, I would at least have given me like a gift card for like $5 or something. I know it's not much, but you know, gas, I don't live right next to the Fry's, so I mean, time and gas, time and money. But she didn't do anything. I'm sure I could have like made a scene or something and talked to the manager or whatever, but I mean, I guess it's whatever. So I just let that go, and then so I turned that in. So I got a little bit of time. That's that one dude from. Well, that's the guy. I think that was the same guy. The guy that I randomly met to pick up Janine, and then I think that was the same bike. Oh yeah, today. So I mean, I've been sick for a while. But today I just kind of tried to get some stuff done, and I finally got internet. I've been for the past, well, since our old roommate moved out, he took all his equipment and everything for Cox, COX, not the other Cox, but so we didn't have equipment unless we were gonna rent from Cox, the Cox internet provider. But no, we didn't want to pay an extra. It's like an extra $15 when you could just buy the equipment. You could buy it new for expensive, or you could buy it used for like a fraction of the new price. I think I talked this guy down to $40 for, I think it was a 16 down and 4 up router. I think our last roommate had an 8 download channel and 4 upload channel, and that wasn't cutting it. We had the basic too. I think we had basic internet. It was like, I think we had 15 megabyte download speed, just the basic, maybe, I don't know. I know, well, the last roommate he had a bundle. The bundle, so we didn't watch TV, so he paid that portion. And so I think together we, like Janine and I, we split it in threes, at least the internet portion, and we were both paying together $30. So I'm guessing that he had the lowest one. I'm just kind of driving through here, but he had like a crappy router. I guess at first he had one before that, but it was an outdated one. I can't remember what the thing is called. It's like it's some weird crap 3.0, and then the old one was like something 2.0. So he had that, but then he bought another one through Cox, and then so he got overpriced. I'm kind of just driving anywhere. I'm kind of just trying to kill time, but not trying to kill my gas tank. So I'm just like coasting, really. But anyway, he bought that through Cox, so he overpaid a lot, and he got a shitty modem because it was only 8 download channel and 4 upload channel. And I know when we were all using it, it was pretty crappy. I mean, the speeds weren't too bad. It was just whenever we were all on it, because Janine would be on her phone, I'd be on my phone. We connect those to the internet through the house, and then we'd have like my laptop. Well, not my laptop. Janine's laptop. I sold mine, and then the roommate would be playing PS4 online, and he would have his phone connected as well as a tablet and his laptop. Those cats gonna fight. Oh, I scared him. Kitty. Jeez, they're dirty. They must be wild cats. They're all dirty. So because of that, I decided to get the next better modem than what he had. I would have gotten like a little bit better, but I just don't have money right now. I know the better ones are expensive. So I got I think it was an Ares or Aries. They make modems with Motorola. I know that. But this one was, I don't think this one had Motorola with it. I think maybe there's different models or something. I don't know, but so it was just Aries or whatever it was, something like that, something close to that. 16 channel down, 4 up. Kind of out of it still because I'm sick. So I have class later today. I gotta get Janine. I wanted to see if I get her early because, well, just to drop her off so that I can go to class and then I won't be too late. Well, like, I won't be late. What the hell was that? Oh, I have a surprise.
That was a surprise?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I like surprises.
But it should be tomorrow, I think.
Oh, okay.
You can guess.
I can guess?
Yeah.
Is it something nasty?
You sicko. I ordered the internet.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. There's no. Well, that lady was freaking stupid. She's trying to get like the most money out of me as she could.
Oh.
And then well, finally, after everything, then I got it. So there was no upfront payments. There was no installation fee or any of that.
Yeah.
There wasn't supposed to be. And then she was all saying there is, because the last lady I talked to, she said there's not.
Yeah.
If we have our own equipment.
Yeah.
So I guess it should be here tomorrow, maybe, like all set up. So they'll do something with locally in a box or something. I don't know. And then from there we hook up the equipment, well, the modem, and then I guess I gotta call them after that, and then they'll program it.
Were they trying to rip you off?
Yeah. She's all, because I saw on the site it's like way disorganized too. It says that, like, I click the shop button, and then it shows internet. It shows that you get 300 megabytes a second for, it said starting as low as $37.99. So I was playing a little stupid at first, and then I was like, I made it sound like I was an old person, like I didn't know anything. I don't remember what I said, but I sounded like my grandma. And then I was like, I want to get that internet that's $37.99. And then she's like, she was trying to sell me like some stupid package, like with TV and crap. Yeah. And then I told her at the beginning, and I'm like, I don't want all that. I told her I just want the internet. And then she's trying to bundle it again. And then on the site, she said 5 megabytes a second for $37.99. And then on the site, I saw on the other packages, it showed 15 megabytes a second for $39.99. Yeah. So $2 more, you'll get 2 times that. Oh wait, is that 3 times? Yeah, 3 times. And then I'm like, that's retarded. So she's trying to rip me off like that. And then with the shipping charges, I'm like, I have my own equipment. She's like, you still have to pay that. And then I brought up that the other lady said that I didn't have to pay that. So I don't know if you could hear when I was talking to Janine, with my visor open. It might have been a little fuzzy because I don't know what it's called. The fuzzy part on the mic is pretty wore out. Like there's an actual rip in it. But yeah, the lady, I went onto the site to order the internet through Cox, and then the lady, so it opened up a chat thing, kind of a chat kind of thing, and so I talked with a lady maybe a week ago or something, and so she was pretty cool. Well, she told me that since I have my own equipment, I said that I would buy my own equipment. At the time, I didn't have the modem. And she said if I did that, if I went ahead and did that, then there wouldn't be any stupid keys. There wouldn't be any startup fee or setup fee, or whatever you call it, because basically that fee is to ship your equipment that you're renting from them or that you're buying from them. And since I wasn't doing either of those, then that fee was basically not applicable. So she said that would be cut out. Well, and she would have to give me a code, she said, at the end, so that I could put it in. Why is that cop all tail me? And then there would be no additional fees at the end. I don't know if the cop didn't see me when I was coming, and now he's just trying to run my place. So, but at that time I didn't have the modem yet, but I got that now, so I was gonna set it up today. Well, I did set it up, and then I asked that lady about that, and then I was like, so are there gonna be any fees today that I have to pay? And then she said, yeah, there's gonna be that $20 setup fee. That's mandatory. I'm trying not to speed at all or do any weird stuff because this cop's all behind me, and it seems like he's gonna be an asshole. So she was trying to charge me that, and said it was mandatory, that that can't be removed. And then so I brought up that I had talked to another lady, and I specifically downloaded those chat logs just for that reason, so that they couldn't say no. We would never say that. You can't. I mean, just for those kind of specific reasons. Watch this cop hit it. Oh, he just brushed it. Damn it! I could have made it, but I was watching the cop in the mirror. Looks like he's taking a left. He couldn't find me doing anything. I don't have time for that shit anyway, because I have class in 10 minutes. Hopefully I don't have like a coughing fit. Like, I know when I try not to cough, it like becomes the worst. Like, then you just non-stop cough. So I brought that up, and then she was like, oh yeah. Then she's like she knew that, or I think she did know it. She's just trying to get more money out of me. She's like, oh yes, you're correct. So then she gave me like a code, promotional code, I guess. They seriously need to fix their site, because I bet a lot of people are going through that same exact scenario that I'm going through, and they're just going ahead and paying the extra $20 that doesn't even need to go towards anything if they already have all of the equipment. I wonder if that's encouraged through Cox to kind of confuse people, get more money out than they really need to pay. I've been seeing a lot of new riders out here. I don't think I've seen that dude. It kind of sucks because I wear glasses, but I don't wear them all the time, so everything's kind of, I mean, it's not too bad, but it's a little blurry. Plus, I'm sick, so that's kind of, I don't know, like the sinuses are kind of like messing up my vision even more. So I can't really make out, like, it's kind of hard too, because it's easier to go by like a rider's helmet rather than their bike, because all the colors are usually black, red. I mean, something pretty generic. I would assume that my bike is pretty, oh, and Janine's bike, our bikes are pretty original. I mean, at least color-wise. So I think it'd be pretty easy to recognize this. But other riders, it's kind of hard, unless they have like some kind of trait that you can remember them by. Like, I think if the bike is pretty generic or all stock, then you could recognize them by their helmet. I think that's basically it. I did want to customize my helmet. It's pretty boring. I'm actually about to buy a new helmet. It's about time, because I've had this helmet for a long time, since my first bike. And that was, well, I've been riding for, I think 4 years now, maybe. So I've had this helmet pretty long. Anyway, I wanted to, I was actually really interested in this one model. I think it was by ATX or AFX. I swear I have dyslexia. I can't remember things, but FX140, I think. It's a combination of those all together. Why is this guy's brights on? And anyway, it's like an egg shaped helmet. It's pretty cool. It's pretty, I don't know why I like it, but it's just like the look I like about it. And it kind of looks like one of the helmets off of Halo, one of those egg shaped helmets. It's more of like a round, it's like the shape of it is different than like most helmets you'd see. But I know they discontinued it, so it's going to be a little hard to find. There's nothing really special about it. I just like the look. So, well, I should be getting that soon, because our school refunds just came in. This will be my last refund, because I'm done with school. I wasn't really making any. So you get refunds, and you get a little bit back for however many credits you're taking. I was getting some back like while I was in the dorms, but it would all go towards the dorm prices, so I wouldn't actually have any in hand unless I was taking out loans. Well, that's the reason why I was taking out loans, because I wasn't having any extra cash to buy necessities. But now I have a little bit, because the rent's actually cheaper than dorming. That was annoying. So math just got like 1,000 times harder. No, not really, but this is a lot more work. This chapter. Well, the lesson was a lot of work. I was wondering why there was only, well, usually we'll have like 20 problems in a little lesson thing, but on these ones I think there's like maybe 4 lessons, and then within these ones there were only like 8 problems, so they were pretty intense problems. You had to do a lot of work in order to like get the final answer and everything. I gotta stop by CVS to drop off one of Janine's prescriptions. It's for it's a narcotic, so I'm not really sure if they're gonna let me drop it off without her with me. So I'm gonna have to see. Hopefully I can just at least drop it off and then they can fill it, and then when I take her to work I can just, well, I don't think I can pick it up for her, but maybe after I pick her up from work or her lunch break, I can just bring her along with me to go get it. I've just been carrying it around. She actually went to urgent care after I did, and then they prescribed her. They gave her pain meds. I'm like, I was in so much pain, and they didn't prescribe me that. And I saw the same doctor. We got the same doctor from the urgent care, and then he saw me, he recognized me, and he's like, "Did I prescribe you that?" I'm like, "No." I mean, I would have liked that because I was in a shitload of pain. And then I had some leftover, what is that?
Thank you for choosing CVS Pharmacy. If you're dropping off a new prescription, please make sure the name, address, date of birth.
It'll be about an hour, okay?
Okay. We'll just get it tomorrow. I'll just get it at, probably at like noon or around 1. I'm gonna go this way. I'm kind of tired of always going whatever that road is down there. I hardly ever go this way. It's just because of the traffic, but I don't have to rush or anything. Oh yeah, so I should be getting I did get my refund, but it's got to process through my bank. That's the only thing that sucks with, I don't know if it's with other schools, but my school, anything that has to do with receiving money back, basically refunds, but even if you take out a loan, it has to go through that process. It basically goes through like a third party kind of thing. It's called Hire One. It's kind of, it's not really new. It's sort of new, depending on how you look at it. Because when I first got there, they didn't use that, and I think you just got a check mailed to you. I can't really remember, but I know you didn't have to go through this crap, but it's getting easier and easier because it's kind of a new thing, so it kind of set them back a little bit because they kind of just had to like form it. The thing that it goes through is called Hire One, so it goes to there. That acts as like a bank sort of, so it just sits in there. They send you a Hire One card. It's like I think it's a Visa, and then you can use it. You can use the money from that, like through that. You can just buy stuff through that. I know you can get money back, but if your refund is a big amount, it's kind of a hassle, so to do it that way at least. And you could just have it sent directly to your bank, but that you have to verify your bank, so you put in your routing number, your account number. Jeez, they put that up quick. And then that's like an additional 3 days, but you could actually set that up before you get your refund, so that doesn't really matter. But then when you actually get your refund, then you have to wait. If you want it to send to your bank account, like your personal bank account, not the Hire One bank kind of thing, whatever, then you gotta wait another like 3 days, business days. I don't know why they take so long to process it. So I got the money. It says it sent it, but it's not showing in my bank statement yet. No, I'll just go ahead and go. Cause I hardly ever go this way either. I usually turn right there if I do head this way, but I haven't been out here in a while. Let's see if anything's changed. I guess that little fair's open right now. I didn't even know it was up yet. Well, I saw like the beginning of it being put up, but I didn't think it'd be already up. That was quick. I wonder if it just doesn't seem like they did enough testing. I would think that they would have to do a few days of testing it just to make sure that they don't break. Yeah, so anyway, it says it went through, so now I'm just waiting for my, hopefully tomorrow, hopefully it did go today, and then my bank is just a little behind, because I know they are, today's Friday, so I'm not really sure if they'll show that the money's in there tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, even if it is in there, so I don't want to risk it. I do want to, with that, I'm going to finally get the replacement carb for my bike and a new fuel to air mixture pilot screw, and then possibly that helmet. I could wait a little bit longer just because, well, yeah, I'll probably wait a little bit longer. It's not a necessity. I mean, I'd like it, but it's not a necessity. And then I'm gonna have to buy another, well, I did find a chain guard for my bike, which is really difficult to find because it's a rare bike to come upon, but that on eBay, I guess it ended and he didn't relist it yet. So I might just ask him. I'll be like, give him an offer, just be like, would you take something? I mean, that'd be really cool if I could get that. Why do the cruiser people do that? Or like, really like douchebag guys on bikes, why do they put their arm down? It's like, I guess it's like a sign of disrespect or something, but I mean, you gotta do that to every biker you don't like. I'm guessing he doesn't like me because I'm on a sports bike and he's on a cruiser. I don't know. I think it's just stupid. I can hear his speakers. I hope he doesn't freaking get me a copyright block. What was that? The Fuji's?